Yo, what is up guys? Darker Gamer back for another video. And today I'm going to be showing you a solo Moon Lord, at least the way that I did it. Now, before we just start the video, I'm just destroying the pillar, so that way we can get everything ready. I did have to, unfortunately, re-edit this whole video again, which kind of sucks. But, you know, I still got that energy to make a video because I really wanted to post something out today. Or at least like anytime, because I've been kind of desperate. Not desperate for ideas, but just I've been needing something to post. I do have like 3 projects inside of my share factory thing, so hopefully we can get some of those videos up whenever I can. Now we did destroy the pillar, and as you see, it says impending doom is approaching. Meaning Moolah is gonna spawn. I almost died to this freaking nebula thing. But we're just gonna we're gonna just speed things up because he spawns in about a good minute, and I'm gonna just show you everything that I do. So yeah. Alright, so no time is wasted. Cut right to the part before he spawns, and as you can see the setup, we have honey, so we get the regeneration, the campfire, the heart lantern, and we also have our nurse instead of a house whenever we need to go to our house and get low. Now I will be discussing all the things that I do over this battle. So as you see, I spawn them. I sit in the honey pool. Now the region doesn't do that much regeneration. That's because I'm not standing still that much. Because it's not like that much of an AFK. It's more of like if I don't actually really need a life regeneration, but I wanted to stay there for the damage that I needed. But anyways, yeah, we have the nurse, we have the honey, and we also have a godly solar eruption, which we can use to hit through the blocks, which was really useful during this battle. We also have a Stardust Dragon, which does damage whenever I'm not trying to hit any of the hands of the brain, which is useful. We also have the 3-story of blocks, so that way whenever he has this laser, it also does not hit me. So because this laser does a lot of damage, and trust me, like nobody wants to get hit by the laser. So yeah. So as you can see, I'm just using the solar eruption, you know, whenever I need to. I'm low, I go back to the nurse, heal up, go back to the honey pool. It's as simple as that, honestly. So this battle wasn't too hard. It's just the fact of the constant rotations of having to go back and forth with the nurse, the Moon Lord, and that. It was kind of stressful, but we do manage to beat him eventually. So as you guys can see, both of his left and right hands are actually half right now. Now you're gonna notice in this battle that I don't actually destroy the hands until his brain is pretty low, about a good 1000 HP. That is because I don't want to summon his tentacles or his eyes, whatever you really want to call them. I don't want to summon them too soon whenever I'm unprepared to really fight them. So I decide to get all 3 low at once. That way I can fight them whenever I really need to, and his heart pops out at that exact moment, so everything runs smoothly, and I can destroy his heart with the solar eruption from underneath. Now, I also take off my Stardust Dragon because I do not want my Stardust Dragon to summon those minions when I don't want them to. So I take him off and I make the solar eruption do damage. Now sometimes I don't like the Stardust Dragon because it actually kind of blocks my damage. Now the thing I mean by that is with my solar eruption, it's a chain that goes back and forth with an explosion. With that's like I get 300, 200 damage, so it's pretty good. So you can see me patching up path because I was actually getting like mad anxiety from that little path that was right by the nurse's house because I didn't want to fall down and mess this up because I already had everything going. But yeah, what I was saying is that the Stardust Dragon, it blocks my damage because it's attacking that hitbox so fast that that explosion cannot actually hit him most of the times, and it can't do that extra bit of damage that I want. So I usually just take him off until he's like really red low. Now yeah, you're gonna see me do it right now. So yeah, so I now have the Stardust Dragon off. It's just me and the nurse and the Moon Lord. It's just us 3. Alright, so as you can see, both of his hands are really low, so I'm gonna actually start focusing on his brain. And his brain is actually below a little bit of half. So all we need to do is just keep dodging, but not really dodging. We can keep tanking because we have that beetle armor, and we have some warding, the life bands, regeneration. If you want the accessibility I'll probably put that somewhere right now. So if I ever have time to do that, I'll just do that. But it's not the most basic. Well, I mean, it's not the most advanced setup that I really use. I just really need the regeneration. Also, Nurse comes outside. So if I didn't patch that hole up, she probably would have fell. So that was kind of a good thing by me. I don't know if they actually fought through holes. I don't know. But yeah. Not much of a setup. Okay, so everything's actually really red. So you're gonna probably see me start focusing on all the stuff, like the left and right hand and then the brain, and then so we can expose up that heart, and then we can actually just get the real battle going. Because this is when everything starts getting pretty hard, because you gotta deal with the 3 minions, and you also have to deal with the constant going back and forth with Nurse. But Nurse Tread, it's actually really good. So hopefully, I mean, she didn't die this whole battle, which I was not surprised, but also surprised at the same time. So you see me letting everything out. I already got the left and right hand. I'm just focused on that brain, going back and forth with the Nurse, healing up, just tanking everything. Next time he lets out his brain, that's probably when I let everything out and his heart gets exposed. So then we let the battle go on from there. I did pop an archery potion because I was thinking about using a bow to shoot his heart, because I would have done a good bit of damage with the phantasm and holy arrows. But I was just really tempted to not to, because the last time I did that I kind of died and it was not good. So I put back the Stardust Dragon, so that way I can do damage, stacked up. This is like the one time where I actually need the Stardust Dragon to do it, because he flies around so much that I can actually hit him at a constant rate, where me and the Stardust Dragon can hit him at the same time. So, everything's out. It's just the heart. He's basically half health. The Nurse is outside, so I can heal up with her whenever I need to. So, yeah. You're just gonna see me keep going back and forth for this whole rest of the battle. And we're gonna speed it up for a bit, because there's not much I really do into this whole battle. I do shoot arrows, but then I just stopped for a minute because it was just really tempted to like really do it, but I just wanted to use the solar eruption to be safe. So yeah, let's just skip let's just skip to the part to where everything really starts getting good. Alright, we're back, and his heart is actually really low. It's about 12,000 HP, 10,000. You can kind of see me hovering over it every now and then. I'm kind of getting shook up at this point because this is the first time that I'm doing this solo. So that's gonna be probably my last time going back to the Nurse. And actually, wait, no. So yeah, we defeat the Moon Lord. Just waiting for the jumps to spawn. I'm kind of just happy, man. I do attempt to do this again just so I can get the full solar armor, which I did get. So I managed to kill him a second time using the same strategy that I got. We managed to get the Moon Lord heart, and we also got the Star Raft, the suspicious looking guy, the gravity globe, some luminite, and a portal gun. So we managed to get all of that stuff. My setup's kind of right there on the right if you really need to do it, or like really need to see it, which isn't that bad. The Moonstone was actually not necessary for this. I'm gonna just say that. But you can use it, but you're gonna have to use it at night. You can also use a werewolf thing that turns you into a werewolf at night. I don't know what it's called again. I completely forgot. I'm clumsy, man. I don't know. But yeah, you do see me just craft the stuff that I really need. Just taking a look at everything I can really craft. I do manage to craft the nebula pickaxe, lunar hook. Just all that stuff I can just kind of goof around with. But it kind of is the end of the game. But that does not mean that we cannot stop there. There's a lot that we can do in Terraria, and just to make the best of it, we just killed Moonlord. So that's like probably the hardest thing that we could have done. Well, not the hardest, but the most accomplishful. So I was happy that I killed him. And that's my I guess solo guide to killing Moonlord. There's not really much that's special to it. Just a basic setup. That's kind of as basic as it gets, unless you kind of want to tank him the whole time. But without further ado, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, please be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content, as I do be posting whenever I can. And I will see you guys later. Peace.